What's up, y'all? As you can see, I'm here by myself. This is a video um, for me to speak about me going to see my grandmother in the nursing home or whatever. It's basically for dementia patients and patients that have memory loss issues or just have lost their memory. First of all, I want to say I'm probably absolutely going to sound all over the place. And that's okay. Sometimes it is okay to speak, but may not be lined up, but at least you're speaking. So for one, ultimately, we came to speak about what we had going on because we both were dealing with a certain type of trauma where she's had a loss and I'm I can't say about to bear one, but eventually will bear one due to the fight of dementia. And for those that don't know, dementia just completely depletes your brain. You no longer can function it at all. It's no longer under your control. And quite frankly, I feel like it's one of the worst things. Well, I can't say that because I know people have dealt with a lot. So I don't want to not consider whatever it is anyone has went through or their parents went through or their grandmother, grandfather has went through. But to watch them go through that, I have to say, is one of the most uneasiest feelings I've ever experienced in a long time. And I know we've all experienced, give me a second. We've all experienced some things in life, but damn, this one hard. It's like when you go from knowing a person solely, how they think, how they move, even when they're gone, it's like, I wouldn't do that because grandma wouldn't like that, or I wouldn't do that because my dad ain't, he wouldn't like that. My grandma used to always tell us, because we used to tell her, like, Grandma, I'm going to lose my mind, if you ever leave, you know what I'm saying? Or if something ever happened to you, I'm going to lose my mind. She used to say, y'all better not be crying for me. She always say, I'm going to glory. She loved the Lord, like I told y'all. I can never just speak and, it'd be hard for me to have emotion these days, especially if I'm talking to other people. Like my dad calling me right now. I hope ain't nothing happen because I'm going to finish my video. But like we was just, everybody was just cool. And it's like you want to talk and, you want to get into that. But nobody wants to talk about that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to feel that. And I got to let it out, though. Going to see her at that motherfucking place was, I just want to say something I don't want to do anymore. I don't. It's like, I get what TT was saying about the memories, and I mean, her dad ain't here, but the memories of people, you know, the memories of the people that you love. You want to remember the good things, you know. But when you see them and they're not who they were, or they don't know you. She couldn't even see me, you know. It's just not a good feeling. It's not a good feeling, y'all. But, you know, this is my life, and I can't hide it from y'all, you know. Not it, anything. You know what I'm saying? Eventually this was going to start to bother me. And I knew it. And it's not all the time, so I'm having my moment now. I'll be all right. And then it'll come back, you know. Because a lot of people run away from this type shit because they don't want to see the person they love like that, you know. And I just feel like I just wish she was back to her old self, you know. But that's just wishful thinking, because it ain't gonna happen. What I will say is, she smiled at me. Well, she smiled my way, because like I told you, she can't see me. Not because she can't see. I just think she is caught in her brain, whatever's going on in there. But she laughed at something. She was talking about my dad, but she laughed at something, and that brought me joy just to see her smile. But that wasn't the whole time, you know. I stayed in there about 5 minutes, and I had to go. If it wasn't other people in there, maybe that would have been different. If it wasn't my first time, maybe that would have been different. I don't regret not staying longer. Because, you know, sundowning comes, and if y'all don't know about sundowning, they get a little angry during sundown, and it's probably because they frustrated, you know, with what's going on. But the aura, it just felt so bad, you know. Not that she's not in a good place. It's just a bunch of people who can't control their brain, you know. But not a good feeling, and I just wanted y'all to know I did go, and I'm happy to see her in general. I wanted to make sure she was being treated correctly. I mean, even the girls that's working there, they just look down, you know. It's just an environment that I guess if I were to ever go again, I'd be a little more prepared, you know, mentally. My brother said it don't get no easier when he go. He said it fuck him up every time. But he go, you know, and I just wanted to let y'all know I went, and she is alive. Nothing is wrong with her heart, or nothing is wrong with her health. It's just her brain. The problem with dementia is your brain no longer tells your body how to function. So for those that don't know, you know, and not that this would be a dumb thing to say, but if you don't know, you know, our body just fully functions from our brain. So like what it don't tell us to do, we can't do. You know what I'm saying? My brain is telling me to move my arm, not me moving my arm, if that makes any sense. So if your brain don't tell you to eat, you ain't gonna eat. Or if your brain don't tell you you're hungry, you're not gonna think you're hungry. If your brain don't tell you to pee, you're not gonna think you can pee, or you'll just pee. You know, you don't even know you're peeing. You know what I'm saying? Just an example for those that don't know. But with dementia, apparently they're trying to find a cure for it or something. I seen something about it. I hope eventually they do. They found a cure for AIDS and, you know, stuff like that. So hopefully they find a cure, you know, for whoever else could deal with this. But it's fucked up, y'all. It really is. And I'm sorry this video ain't gonna be uplifting or nothing. I just need to talk sometimes, you know. But thank y'all for letting me be vulnerable with you, you know. I'm also making these videos because a lot of y'all going through the same thing and have gone through the same thing. Somebody told me to sing a hymn with her because she didn't sing. Well, my mama said she sang because my mom was watching her for like 8 years. But she lived in Charlotte. As soon as that happened with her, and when it really kicked in is when I moved to Atlanta. So I haven't been able to see her that much when she was with my mom. Then my mom, you know. So anyway, she said she used to sing, you know, hymns, and she used to hum all the time, like you know. I didn't know the hum or the hymn. But if I get the courage to go again, I'd rather her be by herself. It was with everybody, you know, and that just gave me a different feeling, y'all. I just didn't know what to do. But if I ever go again, I will hum and see if she catches on, you know. But I was so scared, you know. Just in general, I didn't know whether to take her out of the room where everybody was at, you know. I don't know. You don't really have no instructions either. You know what I'm saying? But thank you to those that are sending me kind things, you know what I'm saying, and TT as well. And I'm glad to document this. You know, y'all like to see entertainment, you know, and a bunch of bullshit that don't matter. Nah, fuck that. I'm gonna give y'all the real. That's what you're gonna get from us. Y'all gonna get the real this way. Because what the problem is, I feel like we be feeding all this fuck shit. And then when real life shit happen, then these little YouTubers get on T pages and shit. Y'all get the finding out shit that's wrong with them. You know what I'm saying? and think they so fucked up. Nah, they going through life, dog. You know what I'm saying? They going through life. So I would need to be on the T page because I done already told y'all everything. You know what I'm saying? I've already exposed to you my good, my bad, and my ugly as hell. You know what I'm saying? So to those that are receptive of it and you know, grown people. I'm glad I got some grown people over here, man. I'm glad we have some grown people. Appreciate y'all, and if y'all have anything to say, any kind words, please put it down below. I appreciate y'all's support. You know, people always say like love on your loved ones and shit. It's like before my grandma got dementia, before it started to affect her or whatever, we was with her every day, you know. I lived with her, and all my grandma wanted to do was go to church, go to the thrift store. She had a babysitting job. My grandma hustled till she was like 75, seemed like. Yeah, it's been about 10 years. So she hustled to about, I'm going to say about 72, 73. Getting babysitting gigs, and, you know, she just always had a way to make it out of no way, you know. And I always admired that about her. My grandma even walked around with no kneecap. Her kneecap was on her kneecap was on the side of her leg. I cannot make this up. I don't even know how that happened. I don't think she ever said how it happened. It was just more so like, that's not about to stop me. She never liked to sit down. Even in a nursing home with dementia, she is walking, well, in her wheelchair. She's taking steps around the place. The whole place, they said. Till she get tired. She never wanted to stop moving. And even when not being able to think how she want to, she still ain't stopped, you know. But shit hurt, boy. But I gotta thug it. I'm gonna have to thug it. But I appreciate y'all, you know what I'm saying, for tuning in and say some kind words and let me know if you're going through it, friend. Let's talk about it. We still getting therapy. We got to find a therapist. So no worries. I wonder when my therapist let me bring the camera in. But anyway, yeah. Love y'all. I'll see y'all later.